Hi everyone, I hope you all practiced the last question which I posted on this channel, which talked about the basic problem on anagram, where you had taken two inputs from the user and you verified whether they are anagrams or not. So that was just the introduction about anagrams. As I said that I will be posting some advanced question on anagrams, so this video is all about that. In the previous video we took two inputs from the user and verified whether they are anagrams or not, so that was a very basic question. But today in this video we are going to take a input string from the user. For example, here you can see I have taken an input that is India is the heart of earth. So as you already know what are anagrams, I expect that now you know what are anagrams. If you don't know, please watch my last video, you will get the clear understanding of anagrams. So here we have two anagrams, one is the heart and one is the earth. I need to find that how many anagrams are present in this string. So in this case we have two anagrams, heart and earth, because heart have all those characters which are present in earth and earth has all those characters present in heart. So both are anagrams of each other. So we can say there are two anagrams present in this string, and this is what we are going to solve here. So our program will tell me how many anagrams are present in this string. So let's start the problem. So guys, as you know that we need to count something, and what we need to count? We need to count the number of anagrams present in this string. In this case we have two anagrams, so we need to take the count of the same characters present in the string. So let's first initialize the variable count with value 0. And now what we are going, see, we cannot simply count heart and earth from this string itself. Okay, so what we need to break this string into a list type values. So as you already know, there is a split function in a string where we can split this string into a list value. Okay, and where we will get the split? We will get the split at the spaces. So let's first convert this string into a list. So test list is equals to test string, and I want to split my string at the spaces. Okay, that's it. Let's check what we have got in test list. See, I have broken down this string into the single elements like India, is, and the. So this is a method of string which I have used here. I hope you already know this. Okay, so in test list we have received this. Now what I am going to do, I am going to use a loop for I in test. No, I am going to use the range function for I in range length of test list, right? So I will get the length as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the length of this list is 5. So what I am going to get here is a sequence from 0 to 4, right? So I will use this as an index value, where equals to what I want. See, I am going to do a couple of things here. What I need to do here is sorted. I will use the sorted function. I have already used this function in the last video. Test list and index I want to sort this. Let's see what we have got in variable. Let's try to print variable. Okay, see what we are getting here is we are getting the sorted output of India. Okay, IADIN and then IS. But see, this sorted function is giving priority to the capital letters. So what we need to sort the characters which are all in the lowercase. So we must first convert them in lowercase using the string property lower. And now let's see. See, now we are getting proper sorted output. Okay, A, D, then I, and then N. And for is we are getting this value, for the we are getting this sorted list of characters. Okay, now what I want to concatenate these all into a single string again. So what I want to pass this value, I want to pass this whole value to the join function. And again, join is a method of a string. So dot join, that's it. So I have passed this value to the join. So basically in the first loop I am passing this whole value to the join, and join will concatenate all the characters with no spaces in between them. So let's see what we are getting now. See, this is what I have got here. Okay, so India has been sorted in this format. Is already in the sorted format. The is sorted in this string. Heart has been sorted in this format, and earth has also been sorted in this format. As you can see here, now it is easy to interpret that both these heart and earth are anagrams of each other. Okay, so now what I want, I will use a dictionary to store these values. So I will make them as the key names, and I will keep the count of these keys, okay, as the value. So let's use a dictionary. So for I in database, and sorry, for I in, first of all I want, see, this is not done. What I want, I have just simply printed this now. So what I want to update these values in my list first of all. Okay, so where I want to update, I want to update these values at index I. So index I where, now this is fine. So let's first check what we have got in test list. See, this is what I want now. So all the characters in the string are in the sorted format. Okay, now I'm going to use all these elements, and I will check whether these elements are present in a dictionary or not. If they are not present, I will insert that element as the key, and its value will be the count of that particular key. So what I am saying is, I am going to use a loop. See what I will do. For I in test list. Okay, now I will check if I not in. So what I am getting in I am getting ADIN. I am getting the first element in I, and I am checking whether this element is present in my dictionary or not. So let's name the dictionary as database. You can give any name to this. Let's create an empty dictionary here. So database is equals to empty dictionary. So I have created an empty dictionary, and now I am using this dictionary to check whether the element ADIN is present in my database or not. If it is not present, if this condition is true, what I want to insert that element. So index the element I equals to 1. If this element is not present, I will store that element as the key name and its value as 1. But if that element is already present, what I want to count its value, to increase its value by 1. Okay, so database index I equals to, let's use the assignment operator, plus equals to 1. So this is what I want. Now let's check what we have got in our database. Let's run this. See, this is what we have got, right? So ADIN key has occurred only one time, so there is no anagram. Is has occurred only one time in our string, so it is also not an anagram. EHT has occurred only one time, so this is not an anagram. But see here, as I already told you that heart and earth are anagrams of each other, so we have got its value as 2, because in the first case, when this element was not present in our dictionary, it inserted that particular key with the value 1. But the next time when the earth was checked, so we have got the same element again. So what we did, we increased its value by 1 using this condition. Okay, that's why we are getting 2 here. And the same case goes for off also. It has occurred only one time, so the value is 1 here. Now what I want to retrieve the anagram and the number of time it has occurred in the string. So I need these values to be fetched. So what I am going to do is, I am simply going to use the print statement, print. I will use some f string, so it's cool to use the f string. Let's write something. The value received in the database, give a colon, then let's enter a new line and then some curly brackets. So these are called placeholder, and what I want to display here, I want to display the elements present in my dictionary. So database, this is just to display the proper output so that user could check that okay, what we are getting here is, this is the thing. For value in database dot values, right? So I will get all the values from the database, and I will check if value is greater than 1. So that is the case here. Okay, so colon, and then I want count plus equals to value. So as you already know, count is initially 0, so I want to add the value with the count. So count will have the value 2 now, and now I will use this print statement again. Print f string colon comma count. So this is the thing. Let's check how many anagrams are present in our database. Run this. Alright, so total anagrams present in the string are 2. Fine, we have got that. And let's give a little space before I print this statement. Now this is in the proper format. So this is what we wanted to do, and see, we have achieved that. Okay, so this is how we do. So the string can have multiple characters at the ends also. Let's say if there was a dot here, so in that case we will not get the proper output. Why? Because here the heart is itself a string, and here not only earth, but this string contains the dot with itself. So in that case I will not get any output. See here, we are not getting any anagrams match here. Okay, we are getting 0. So what we will do here, pause the video, think what we can do with this now, because we have a word with earth and dot. So of course this is not a match with heart. So what we want to remove this dot from the earth. So one thing which we can do here is we can lower the characters and then we can strip. So I can use strip here, and what I want to strip, I want to strip the dot from the starting or the end points. So let's check now. See, now we are getting the proper output. So we can have multiple problems here. Maybe there is some comma here, maybe somewhere we have at the rate here. So this string is not in the proper format. What we can do is we can pass all these characters. See, now if I run this, we will not get any output here. We are getting 0 anagrams. So let's first remove these characters from our string. So we can pass these characters as well. So comma and at the rate. So if we are getting any such character in our string, I will simply strip that. So run this. Now we are getting proper output like 2. So this is advanced problem on Python anagrams, and these questions have been asked in various interviews. So people get stuck in these problems. So don't get stuck. Just practice more questions on this. And if you have any other way of solving this problem, you can also share that problem so that everyone else can understand that problem also. So if you understood all the concepts here, you can hit a like button here, or you can comment your suggestions, or you can comment your any other approach for solving this problem, because there is another approach also where you can solve this problem without the sorted function also. So this is it guys for this video. I will catch you up in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.